Om Shanti. 3rd April 2019. Today's slogan: become such a spiritual, social worker that you are able to show wandering souls their destination and enable them to meet God. Become such a spiritual, social worker that you are able to show wandering souls their destination and enable them to meet God. One is social worker and another is spiritual social worker. Social worker's job is a very tough job. He has to do a variety of things, and a social worker has to have many qualities like patience, like empathy, understanding, tolerance, hard work, and so on. Baba is telling us to become spiritual social worker. And our task is to let the soul who are wandering here and there meet God. In yesterday's Murli, which we heard last night, Baba said, those who are unhappy and those who are peaceless, what to do with them? Just as the sun gives out its rays and dispels the darkness, you are the master sun of knowledge, and you have to give them your sakash of the rays of peace and happiness, because souls are very unhappy. So this is your task. You are world transformer. That is your responsibility. So the task of spiritual social worker is to take souls towards God. Let them meet God because they are wandering in darkness. To rise above oneself and to realize the higher responsibility is the call of the time. Otherwise, every soul, even the Brahmin souls, remain lost in their own sorrows, in their own efforts, in their own weaknesses. To rise above everything and to think of the world, that my task is world transformation, that my task is somewhere related to the world. My goal is really very higher. So that is the task of spiritual social worker. And it is the opportune time to do that now. Baba talked about 5 different types of treasures yesterday. What were they? Baba is master of treasures. Which treasures? Thought, Gyan, virtues, powers, and time. This time of confluence age is very important. This time of confluence age is very important. Why? What all things Baba talked about time yesterday? Time is running at a very fast speed. What are we doing? Time is going at a very fast speed. Everybody is waiting for you. Bap Dada is waiting for you. Advanced party souls are waiting for you. And the souls are waiting for you. So realizing the importance of time is a very important thing. What did Baba say about time yesterday? Every second is equal to 1 year. Baba said about total 9 things about time. Time of Sangam Yuga is very, very important. To realize the importance of time, unless and until we know what time it is, our efforts are never going to become intense, strong. When we know that, for example, there is an exam after 6 months, and it is an experience that nobody studies before 6 months. All the studies start just before 1 month or just before 15 days. They really start working or studying just before 15 days. Nobody studies all the time for the next 6 months. When they realize that now the time is round the corner, now the time is in front of us, that time the person starts studying. So it is to realize the importance of time all the time. It's very important. So Baba said, this time of confluence age, here you can accumulate all the pralabdha. Pralabdha is a very tough word to translate into English, of future. In English they say reward. But reward is not a very good translation. But this is the time where you can accumulate all the pralabdha. This is the basis of the future. This time, if you utilize in a worthwhile manner, this will form the basis of your future. So that is the first. Second, 1 second here is equal to 1 year. That shows the critical importance of this time. We are not to waste our time in any frivolous things. So knowing the importance of even a second is important. Then third, if not now, it will be never. If not now, it will be never. Whatever you have to do, do it right now. It cannot happen that suddenly you would be able to change one habit during the last time. It is a long-lasting effort which is needed for everything. Suddenly something will happen, it's not possible. So if not now, it will be never. Then Baba said, this time is like diamond. Hire Tulya. This time is diamond time. And fifth, the Satyuga, that is a golden age. But your life now is like diamond. So one is the time is diamond, and then your life, Jivan, is diamond. Do you have the experience of this? That our life is like a diamond. And then it is only at this time that those souls who are long lost and now found, those souls who are wandering, they can have Paramatma Milan, meeting with God. They can have Paramatma Prapti, achievements from God. Everything from God they can get only at this time. Those who had lost somewhere, it's only at this time they can come and meet God. Otherwise, there is no other time to do that. And then, in the golden age, all other things would be there. But now, about this family is now Ishwariya Parivar. This godly family is now at this time. It will be never at any other time. And then, you can become as much great as possible in this time, as much shreshth, as much great as you want. In no other age or kalpa or yuga, you can become as much great. And the last, fortune. Baba said, you are the most fortunate souls. You can become fortunate only here and now. So this time is going at a very fast pace. Understand the importance of time. This is a Murli of 2007, 15th December. So Baba is telling all this about time in 2007. Now it is 2019. So almost 12 years. Okay? So, knowing the importance of time and not wasting it. This is the time to become great. This is the time to become fortunate. This is the time to let souls meet God. This is the time where our life is like diamond. This is a time which itself is diamond. This is a time when second is equal to 1 year. This is a time, if not now, it will be never. This is the time of sowing the seed of future. All the achievements. So these are all the different things Baba talked about time. The Murli starts with this. Murli started with this. Baba has given all the treasures to everyone. Still some have got less and some have got more. Though he has given all the treasures to everyone. And the treasures he is talking about, they are very different treasures. They are invisible, impalpable. They are not like the worldly treasures. They are very different treasures. He is talking about the treasure of time. He is talking about the treasure of thought. He is talking about the treasure of virtues. He is talking about the treasures of power. So he is talking of these treasures. These are very different treasures. People make so much efforts to search treasures. There are teams of people, they keep on searching treasures. They have metallic instruments, they go and they keep near some land and they start digging it. It might be here, it might be there. There are many people who are just searching treasures. There is a huge list of treasures that probably this place has got the hidden treasure. In this place, the hidden treasure is there. Some fort, some dilapidated house. Let's start digging. We might get some treasure. Somewhere or other, they keep on finding treasures. But even if you get that treasures, would you be happy? That's a great question. Because material treasures alone do not make us happy. The real treasures are very different and what Baba is giving us. So these are the real treasures. And Baba said, there are 3 methods of accumulating treasures. What are they? Yesterday's Vyakta Murli of 15th December 2007. There are 3 methods of accumulating treasures. These are the list of treasures. Baba talked about 5 treasures. And what are the methods of accumulating those treasures? Yes. First is your efforts. You do efforts, you will accumulate treasures. Otherwise, without efforts, you cannot accumulate treasures. Even for the worldly treasure, one has to search a lot. What about these treasures? These are godly treasures. These are supernatural treasures. These are supernal. These are divine treasures, celestial treasures. These are imperishable treasures. These are inexhaustible treasures. So for these treasures, without efforts, nothing is possible. So Swapurusharth ki pralabdha. Swapurusharth, that is self-efforts. That is first method. Second? Self-satisfaction and make others satisfied. Second? Punya. Second is charity. Charity through satisfying others. The first treasure is effort, purusharth. The second method is accumulating punya. Punya means good work, charitable work or charity. How do you do that? By satisfying others. And the third method of accumulating treasure is blessings. How do you accumulate blessing? Which service? Tireless service. Service from your heart. A service which is unlimited. When you do service, then you accumulate treasures. So it is by service you accumulate treasures. It is by doing good actions you accumulate treasures, good charitable acts that are punya, and it is by efforts. So these are the three methods by which you accumulate treasures. And as I said, these treasures are very different. But efforts are definitely needed. Charitable work is needed. And you need a lot of blessings. Lot of blessings to accumulate treasures. And your efforts should be in proper direction. For example, there was a lion and he was about to die because he had become old. So he decided to appoint somebody as the king of the jungle, and he appointed a monkey as a king of the jungle because the lion had become very old. So the monkey became the king of the jungle. Once a goat came with her problems, familial problems, and she narrated those problems to the king of the newly appointed king of the jungle, monkey. So after listening to her problem, monkey started jumping from one branch to another branch. For 1 hour he kept on doing that. After that he came down. The goat asked, "How is this going to solve my problem?" But the monkey said, "I know it is not going to solve your problem, but just tell me, is there any deficiency in my efforts? Is there any deficiency in my efforts? I tried everything." So these are the 5 treasures, these are the 3 methods, and there are 2 efforts which you have to do. What are they? Yesterday's Murli. In order to pass with honor, you have to do 2 efforts. These 2 efforts should be there, not jumping from one branch to another for 1 hour and then saying that, "Tell me if anything is deficient in my efforts." 2 efforts are needed. What are they? First is Nashto Moha, destroyer of attachment, and second is ever ready. What did Baba say about Nashto Moha? I'm asking about destroyer of attachment first. Yeah, that's there, but a very important thing Baba said here. To become destroyer of attachment as regards body and body consciousness. Once you do this, all other things you become Nashtomoha. Become destroyer of attachment to this body and body consciousness. Once you do this, all other things would happen on its own. And then something he said about time also. Then you should not have waste thoughts and so on. What did he say about ever ready? Ever ready means Mansa Vacha Karmana, mind. Your speech, your work, your relationships, connections, everywhere you should remain ever ready. And he cited the example of Dadi. She led a easy life. Her seva was easy. Her actions were easy. Her nature was easy. To make others content was easy. To remain content was easy. As regards Dadi Prakashmani. Because this is a Murli of 2007. December. Dadi had left the body in August 2007. So Baba is remembering Dadi here. So these are the 2 efforts. And at one other point of time, Baba said, when are you going to become ever ready? Overnight. Yeah. When are you going to become ever ready? Become ever ready overnight. Become ever ready overnight. So these are the 2 things. Then Baba talked about attention. Attentions in 4 things. What are they? Dharana. Attention you already have in dharana. Attention you already have regards drama. Attention you already have regards as regards These three things you already have. One thing is needed. This already you have. Baba said about drama, about dharana, and about Atmik Swarup, soul conscious stage. This you already have. Just as you have attention in these things, now one more attention is needed. What is that? Karmo ki guhyagati. You need to have attention regards karma philosophy. You need to have attention regarding karma philosophy also. See that none of your action is ordinary. None of your time is ordinary. None of your thought is ordinary. Then what did he say? What did he say to the Bhopal group? First, experience of supersensuous happiness. How much experience do you have? Second, flag of destroyer of obstacle. Or I will keep these achievements permanently. Which achievement? Supersensuous bliss. And third, newness. You are Rai Bahadur. Bring newness. But that newness should be short and sweet. Short and sweet in seva. And that would cost less money and more result. So bring newness. This is a very important homework Baba has given. Bring newness everywhere. The same thing should not go on. You have done a lot of exhibitions. You have done wings, created wings. You have done conferences. You have done fairs. That's fine. Now, regarding Seva, Baba is talking, bring newness. It's not just Seva. It's to bring newness everywhere. It's to bring newness in Amrit Vela. It's to bring newness in Murli Churning. It's to bring newness in our lifestyle. It's to bring newness everywhere. In thoughts, in yoga, in everything. In dharanas, in discussion, in attitude, in viewpoint, in vision, in understanding, in awareness, in dreams, everywhere. In feelings, in emotions, in imaginations, in relationships, in connections, in behavior, in speech, in actions, in seva, all such things. So these are the three things Baba said to Bhopal group. What did Baba say to newcomers? Two things. They are decorations, of course. What did Baba say? That you have come late, but you have to go ahead. Though you have come late, but you have to go ahead. And second, about courage, himmat. If you keep courage, you will get help from two things. From two. Baba himself and the family. But keep courage. What did Baba say to double foreigners? Double foreigners are sitting here, they can tell. Baba has given them two titles. First, they are double effort makers, and second, they have double renunciation. Because they have crossed the borders of culture. That's why they are double renunciate. So, they are double effort makers and they have double renunciate. What else Baba said to double foreigner? Very important thing, which Baba even mentioned to Indians. What was that? Yeah. What was it Baba said to double foreigners? Yes. So many double foreigners are sitting. Let them say. What did Baba say to you? Some homework Baba has given. What homework Baba has given? To double foreigners. Yes. Free from obstacles at all levels. Free from obstacle at all levels. There is one word Baba has used. Very good word Baba has used there. What was that? One word Baba has used. No. One word Baba has used. Baba said example. Example. You have to set an example. What example? That there should not be. You have to set one example. What is that example? You have to become obstacle free. Nirvyarth, free from waste. Nirvikalp, free from all the sinful thoughts. And Nirvigna, free from obstacle. Set an example for this. That every center, every Brahmin, everyone, at all levels, thought, speech, actions, behaviors, everywhere become obstacle free. Take this as an homework from this Murli, from this season. And this was the last Murli. So trying to become free from all the waste, trying to become free from all the obstacles, trying to become free from vikalp, all the evil thoughts. This is what Baba wants. Baba said, set an example for this. Set an example for this. So, this was all about yesterday's Murli. So today's slogan Baba is saying, become spiritual social worker and bring souls close to God. So there are some methods to bring souls close to God. First method is Gyan. By Gyan you can bring souls close to God. The second method is love. Give them a lot of love. Don't need to tell them knowledge. Just keep on giving love. They come to. The third is food. Brahma Bhojan, Toli and all other. This is the best method. Give them this and bring them close to God. The fourth is respect. Call them and make them your chief guest. So a lot of respect. Give them a lot of respect. And then make them cooperative. Make them cooperative. They become Sayogi, gradually they will become Yogi. So make them cooperative. That's how they will come to God. Sixth, bring them to Madhuban. Bring them to Madhuban. They will see Madhuban and many things here and they will come close to God. And the last is Sakash. Seventh. You can go on. Sakash. Then gifts and so many other things are there. Okay, have some meetings in center, love gathering, Sneha Milan. So all those things. So do all of these things and bring souls close to God. There's one more thing which is missing, which Baba said about sightseeing. What he said? Be a detached observer and see every scene, and then everything will appear entertainment. Keep your mind busy in service. Yeah, sad scenes can be good or bad. So, first, Baba said about time. Okay, importance of time. Second, two things to bring in efforts. That is, Nashto Moha, ever ready. Three methods to accumulate treasures. Four treasures which Baba started the Murli with, and 4 types of attention. 5 is about Seva. The first type of Seva is Sakash. The second, change the atmosphere by your Vritti. Third, as you say, happy, and what is that going on in 2007? I don't know. Baba said, just as you have this happy and what? Some movement was going on that time? Happy something. No, not Dadi. Baba said no. Some movement was going on at that time. Just as Baba said happy and hope. Just as you have topics happy and hope, spread that. Happy and hope. Himmat. Spread that. So that is third. And then fourth, about sightseeing. And fifth, about ever ready. So this is sixth. And sixth, two things about two things about first timers, three things about Bhopal, and one thing about double foreigners. So this is in short about yesterday's Murli. Read it again. Take out topics. Take out homeworks. Study it again. This is in short. Baba has what was played. The actual Murli is very big. Many things are cut in between. So this is an edited Murli. So we can control God, what He has to speak and not. He should not speak this and He should speak this. It's in our control nowadays. He's really in our hands. We want Him to stop at this point and not to stop at this point. We can make Him continue and we can make Him stop. So, a lot of good things. Om Shanti.